Good afternoon, Mark. Good afternoon, everyone. We've got a winter warmer on the way. A small nation with the big hearts and an impressive World Cup record, taking on the huge country with rhythm in their feet and an unrivaled World Cup record. If you like football played with a unique joy, you're in the right place. If you like dancing, you're quite possibly in the right place. Who very much do it their way.
Yeah, I can't wait for this one. I have to say, so much talent on display. That team right there, playing with such flair, such confidence, scoring goals at will. And a Croatian side that you feel it is growing into the competition when it really matters.
They know how to get it done, however long it takes. Croatia's goal is to reach a third World Cup semi-final, whilst Brazil eye a ninth. And to do that, they have to stop a run of 5 successive defeats to European opposition in World Cup knockout games. As Paquetá has lost the ball to Kovacic. And the driving run of the Chelsea man is brought to a crashing end.
Yeah, it's really good though.
Modric. Came Richarlison to challenge, and Modric was already committed to Vinicius Junior again. Give him time to receive and to have another go, which he does. Watched all the way by Livakovic.
Yeah, easy enough for Livakovic.
Awkward moment, but it was a late jump. Just getting up a good head of steam here. Pasalic. It's a really dangerous ball. Two had a chance. Juranovic was the first in line, and Perisic came in behind him, and neither could make proper contact.
Well, it's brilliant from Juranovic, driving from
goes quickly out to the feet of Casemiro, who wasn't quick enough. Modric was there. Modric has a lot to think about here. It's the right choice to chip in. Nobody there, though. Here's Vinicius Junior. Nicely worked, brilliantly played. What a good block it was from Guardiola. He, again, is Brazil's most dangerous player. Neymar wants to be. And Neymar goes in to dig out a shot, but it was as much of a pass into the gloves of Livakovic.
Well, they've just got so much talent.
It's Juranovic. Boot to it. Was the boot raised high by Danilo? I think it probably was. Yeah. In fact, the card's out already. Brozovic, free kick given. Oliver will not be argued with, which he's done. Perisic went for the early one.
Don't blame him though. He's got that.
Ball in. He's now. He was bundled to the floor. Free kick for Croatia. Which did his duty. Switched on in time to do it again. And that'll be a free kick. Down goes Vinicius Junior.
Well, they're pointing at Brozovic. He's on a yellow.
It's got to be Neymar. Took a little touch, I think, off the centre of that wall, and Livakovic was more than ready for it. Maybe they needed a Roberto Carlos special from years gone by. And the usual superb defending from Thiago Silva, not only getting there, but preventing the corner too.
The referee is getting the better of the game.
Well, it's only halfway, and it might not even be that. 7 of Croatia's last 8 knockout games at the World Cup and Euros have gone to extra time. And when they do, they usually prevail. Brazil have got to do quite a bit more. Croatia are doing just fine. Half-time, it's Croatia 0, Brazil 0. But that was part of our half-time chat. Whether Brazil do need to do something to stop Croatia winning that midfield battle. Will Neymar be pushed a little higher up in support of Richarlison? Will Brazil find their flow? Neymar loses that to Juranovic. Here's Vinicius Junior. And this is Neymar. What a good tackle, but there's a real mix-up to follow. Livakovic to the rescue. Flag to the rescue too. Box where Perisic was already lying in wait. Perisic with the ball in, it was too high. The timing was so nearly right.
Yeah, it was close. I think it's Perisic on that right-hand side.
Richarlison. Here's Neymar. And there was Livakovic. Vinicius Junior tries to keep it all going for Brazil. Brazil's urgency levels are increasing.
Well, there's a little sign as to how well Juranovic has played today. One of the best white men in the world. Not had a kick, really.
Rodrigo reaches the ball to his hero, Neymar, who's been pulled there by Brozovic. Now, Brozovic was yellow. Nearly falls for Lucas Paquetá, it does now, but Livakovic has been up to everything that's come his way. His reactions have been razor sharp.
Yeah, he gets out.
Modric. Late tackle on Andre Kramaric. That's enough for a booking. Anthony. No free kick. Looking for it in the eyes of the referee. Perisic. Anthony back up to his feet to win the ball. Rodrigo. Richarlison. Neymar! Look who's there again. Rushing from his line at exactly the right moment. Modric taken out. And the chance of a break being stopped so cynically is the taking on Sosa, and again bundled over. Game goes on with Casemiro, and he's picked out Rodrigo, and it's Lucas Paquetá, and it was straight at Livakovic.
Good play though. Beautiful bit of skill down his.
Casemiro's ball in for Richarlison. Was under significant pressure from Guardiola. That was about as good as he could have done.
Yeah, well, he's capable.
Guardiola, not a judge to have pulled Pedro to the floor, and it will be a goal kick.
Got a good scrap going on between these two. We've seen it.
Nicely collected by Rodrigo. He's been bundled over by Luka Modric. The referee thought about the 4th minute of additional time. And this is Anthony. And it was Livakovic watching it oh so carefully into his clutches.
Yeah, in club football, but not today.
It's going to extra time. It might go to penalties, at which he excelled in the last round against Japan. We should know, when it's Croatia, it's not a 90-minute football match. You have to dig in. Toss of the coin. Let's see what they've got for the next 30 minutes. Well, we know what Zlatko Dalic's team usually has. More resilience, game management. Just whether there's a little bit of extra tiredness for this one this evening. No further changes made by Dalic nor Chite. Should have known this was coming. Both of these sides devilishly difficult to beat. Lucas Paquetá. What happened there?
Paquetá trying to allow the ball to go out.
His pens don't stop. When we arrived in Qatar some weeks ago, it was the hordes in the yellow and green hoop jerseys who were making all the noise at the airport. It's that same bunch again leading the singing tonight. Didn't really. Anthony's checked.
This
He's not happy with Borna Sosa at all.
When he's getting physical with him, Sosa. Look at this for a bit of skill.
Anthony, oh, beautiful. Drew Sosa in, off he goes. Rodrigo. It's a good-looking ball in. Not resulted in anything positive for Brazil, but it needed attacking, it needed a gamble.
It did, but there's some really good defending here as well from Sosa at the back post. Watch him. He does try a fullback like Sosa, someone like Perisic.
There's the chance there for something pretty special, but I think there was a slip. Just as Pedro tried to make the move brilliantly. Oh, he's done brilliantly! What about that from Petkovic? Plays it across, and it's over the top. What a chance for Neymar. Rodrigo returns it. Neymar, they're walking their way through. Neymar! That's what we've been waiting for! Gives way to something very special indeed. Brazil's number 10, Neymar. Modric. The one thing we do know is Croatia can play. But they'll have to play going the other way after a moment's break because it's half-time in extra time. And finally, the match lit up by the magical number 10, Neymar. Croatia 0, Brazil 1.
A wry smile on the face of the Croatian head coach.
And they've taken over from Eder Militao and Lucas Paquetá. And what that means is that Danilo will go to right back and Alexandro to his customary left-sided position. There's been a Croatia change as well. Lovro Majer has come on to try and lead a charge from midfield in place of Mateo Kovacic, who presumably couldn't run anymore. It's Perisic against Anthony. And Anthony has done brilliantly.
Yeah, good defending.
Modric. There was Casemiro, but he's only helped it onto a Croatia player. And that'll be helped onto Oršić by Vlasic. They've got 3 to aim for. Oršić pulls it across. 1-1! It's been buried by Petkovic! Brazil were all but celebrating victory. But Croatia are never, ever done. Stopped by Guardiola. And fouled by Perisic.
And these two have been at it.
In from Neymar. It's not away yet. And there is a chance, and Livakovic is ready for it. Fred, free kick Croatia.
Absolutely loved it.
Livakovic goes long, and that will do it for the 120 minutes plus. It's another one involving Croatia that's going to be sorted by a penalty shootout. Neymar and co thought they'd won it. They had Croatia at checkmate. But this bunch of checkmates is a band of brothers that's never beaten. 1-1 at full time. Plenty of fun to come.
Well, that was fun, and as Guy says, there's plenty more fun to come.
It's an Everton against Alisson, very much of Liverpool. Vlasic scores, and emphatically so. Took a few good games for Real Madrid, some very good games. How are his nerves? It's a Neymar-style approach, but it's a save from Livakovic, who's at it again for Croatia. Left-footed. And Majer scores, and he went down the middle too. Score to make sure this doesn't run away from his nation. Casemiro does score. All of those accolades. Now a pressure penalty. What pressure? What pressure on Luka Modric? And he scores. Up to the task. But he's taken Croatia to the brink of the World Cup. Marquinhos has to beat Livakovic or Brazil are out of the World Cup. And he hasn't done it! Croatia have yet again! They truly are a footballing miracle! Neymar left high and dry. Little bit reminiscent of Mo Salah for Egypt against Senegal in the Africa Cup of Nations final. You surely don't leave your main man till last. The main man for Croatia has been Livakovic again, saving the first spot kick from